We've all heard that a child is never too young to be read to, and that's why I am so excited to show off some of the best books for babies, toddlers, and preschoolers. Starting with books for our youngest readers, this is 1, 2, 3 counting. This is what is called a tummy time book, which means it can be folded out, accordion style, set in front of the little one while they are practicing their tummy time, and they can look at the high contrast pictures. It introduces kind of an early concept of a book, even for those youngest readers. Love these books. The playbooks are also a very cool option for your youngest reader. This is Animals Playbook, textures on each page, even this neat tracking element so that they can trace the line with their fingers. This book can be handled on their own because there's nothing that they can tear apart or break. Perfect for the youngest readers. Love these. The That's Not My series is also a very cool book series for your youngest readers. There are over 30 titles in this series, so I know you can find one perfect for your little reader. This is That's Not My Owl. You go through and you can touch the textures on each page, dark black line, creating a contrast for those little eyes to see. And then finally, you get to the end and you discover, that's my owl. Its babies are so fluffy. Really cool, sweet books. This next book is a part of a series called the How To series. This is How to Brush Your Teeth with Snappy Croc. We also have How to Bathe Your Little Dinosaur, How to Feed Your Cheeky Monkey, and How to Tuck In Your Sleepy Lion. Helps those toddlers to be able to learn about practicing independent skills like brushing their teeth and going to bed in a very fun, sing-song, memorable way so that they can have this alongside them as they start to practice those things on their own in real life. Enjoyable books. This is one of my 2-year-old's favorites. This is the very first book of things to spot out and about. And it's like an I Spy book where they're given a prompt and questions and that they have to look on that page and in those pictures to find what they're looking for. Very cool, almost like an activity book for a young reader. Very engaging for them as well, and they can be affirmed as they find what they're looking for. The noisy books are very cool, very special, and you might think a noisy book would be irritating. This is not. This is Noisy Orchestra. What is so cool is that it introduces the elements of the orchestra one by one, so you get to listen to the strings, the woodwinds, percussion, all the way down until the whole orchestra comes together. Beautiful story as they all bring their pieces together, and it just goes to show how each piece comes together to make beautiful music. We've loved this book. Who's Next, Guess Who is almost like an activity book as well. So this is fun because a little one can look at the picture, see a glimpse into who's coming next, and they get to guess and then see in the next page, yes, I was right, but who left? Oh, and who's coming next? Very cool for practicing prediction and memory games. Fun book. The Lift the Flap word book is perfect for those first words and for a preschooler practicing sight words. Kind of does both. So they can look at the word, look underneath the flap and see if they're right, find the picture on the corresponding page. Very cool, covers a bunch of different ways that they can recognize those words for those early literacy skills. Very cool book. And there's also Lift the Flap colors, Lift the Flap numbers, and Lift the Flap opposites. Peek Inside a Fairy Tale is such a cool series. This is Little Red Riding Hood. We also have Peek Inside Cinderella and now Peek Inside Beauty and the Beast, which I am so excited about. Simple versions of the story, even for the youngest readers, but very engaging as well. Cutouts, so fun, cool illustrations for each kid to be able to explore and play with. We've loved these books so much, and those 3 options are just so cool right now. The Muddle and Match series is very fun for a preschooler. They start to learn alliteration, like Marvin the Magnificent Monster makes mighty milkshakes for his massive mates. And what they can do is that they can flip these flaps to be able to make their own unique story, kind of make it goofy and fun, very engaging for your preschooler. Love these books. And then finally, I have to show you our phonics readers. We've loved these. Even my 2-year-old loves these. They get to practice reading the stories and word recognition. And these also come in a combined volume like Cow Takes a Bow and Other Tales, as well as a phonics box set, which is such a great deal with 20 phonics readers in the box set. We've loved these so much. I know you will too. Enjoy!